My wife spent our savings on her lover. The bank statement lay crumpled in my fist, each number a fresh wound. Our savings account, painstakingly built over years, was nearly empty. Withdrawals for personal expenses, thousands gone in weeks. I'd pleaded with Emily not to touch that money, our nest egg for a home we dreamed of. She'd laughed, her eyes shark, saying, "It's my money too, my decision." But last night, a text she forgot to delete revealed the truth. Those funds weren't for her art supplies or self-care. They were for her lover, Mark, and the secret life she'd built behind my back. My world shattered, and the home we planned felt like a cruel mirage. I'm Ryan, a 39-year-old contractor, methodical and dependable, the kind of man who measures twice and cuts once, in work and life. Emily, my wife of 8 years, is 35, an artist with a wild streak, her paintings vibrant like her personality. We met at a local art fair in Boise, her bold colors pulling me out of my quiet routine. Our marriage was a balance, my steady income supporting her creative dreams, our small apartment filled with her canvases and my blueprints. But lately, her late-night studio sessions and vague explanations about money raised red flags. Mark, a 37-year-old gallery owner, had been around too often, his charm too polished, his glances at Emily too familiar. The conflict erupted when I confronted her that evening. She walked in, paint-splattered and evasive, and I held up the bank statement, my voice tight. "Emily, where's our savings?" Her face froze, then cracked. "I needed it for my art," she stammered. But I showed her the text from Mark, "Thanks for the hotel, babe. You're amazing." The truth spilled out. She'd been having an affair for months, funneling our savings into lavish weekends, gifts, and his failing gallery. "I didn't mean to hurt you," she sobbed. "Mark said he'd help my career." Her words were a gut punch. Our future, our dreams, traded for lies. I didn't shout. "You chose him over us," I said, my voice cold. "This is on you." I grabbed my jacket and left, her cries fading as I drove into the Boise night. The weeks that followed were a storm of betrayal and self-doubt. I stayed at my friend Tom's place, sleeping on his couch, replaying every moment of our marriage. Emily's texts flooded in. "Ryan, I'm so sorry. I love you." Her parents called, their voices heavy. "She's broken, Ryan," her mom pleaded. "Help her fix this." Her dad even showed up at my job site, saying, "She needs you to rebuild." But their pleas couldn't erase the truth. Emily had drained our savings, our future, for a man who didn't care. I questioned myself. Had my long hours, my focus on stability, pushed her away? But no, she'd chosen deception, and that wasn't my burden. My emotional journey was a jagged path through pain and clarity. I loved Emily, her passion, the way she'd hum while painting, the life we'd planned. But love couldn't survive this. I started journaling, pouring out my anger and hurt. Tom, always blunt, said, "She stole from you, Ryan. You don't owe her a bailout." I saw a therapist, Dr. Lee, who helped me separate my worth from her choices. "You're not responsible for her happiness," she said. I began hiking the Boise foothills, the trails grounding me, each step a reminder I was more than a betrayed husband. I was Ryan, and I deserved better. I stopped answering Emily's calls, not out of anger, but to protect myself. The twist came a month later when Mark's business partner, Claire, contacted me. We met at a cafe, her expression grim. "Ryan, you deserve to know," she said, handing me financial records. Mark hadn't just taken Emily's money, he'd been siphoning funds from multiple women, promising each career boosts while funding his lavish lifestyle. Claire showed me emails where Mark mocked Emily's desperate generosity, planning to cut her off once her money ran dry. Emily thought she was investing in love and her future, but she was just another mark in his scam. The revelation didn't erase my pain, It sharpened it. Emily hadn't just betrayed me, she'd been played, her choice built on a conman's lies. I met Emily one last time, at our apartment, now stark with my tools and books packed away. She sat at the kitchen table, her hands trembling, paint stains faded like her spark. "Ryan, I'll make it right," she whispered. "I thought Mark was my chance. I love you." Her voice broke, but I saw her clearly now, a woman who'd traded our future for a mirage. I told her about Claire's evidence, watched her face collapse as Mark's betrayal sank in. "You didn't just spend our savings," I said, my voice steady. "You broke us for someone who used you." I handed her the divorce papers, my heart heavy but firm. "This isn't my loss to fix." Her tears fell as I walked out, but they didn't pull me back. The ending wasn't the future I'd envisioned when we married, vowing forever under Idaho's starry sky. I moved into a small rental, started building custom cabinets again, my hands finding solace in the wood. Emily moved to her parents' place, I heard, trying to restart her art career. Her family stopped calling, their silence a quiet admission of her choices. The lesson wasn't just about betrayal, it was about self-respect. I'd spent years building a life for us, but now I was building one for me. I joined a hiking group, their laughter filling the void Emily left. Her affair stole our savings, but it freed me to rediscover my strength. As I hike the foothills now, the Boise skyline glowing in the dusk, I carry the scars of her betrayal, but also the freedom of my choices. I don't hate Emily, I pity her, caught in her own mistakes and Mark's lies. Trust is fragile, and I won't give it lightly again. I'm not the man who pleaded with her to protect our savings. I'm Ryan, whole and moving forward. The trail ahead is rugged, but it's mine, and that's more than enough.